Hi everyone. Just quickly, I'm getting ready to go metal detecting now, and I've opened up a set of batteries, and I just want to show you this. These batteries here, they're just from Woolworths. They're $3.80, and they're cheap as chips. And I want you to see what they do up here on the voltmeter. I'll just grab this. I'll put these on here and have a look at the multimeter there. 10 volts. Now they just come up as 10 volts. Now, for example, these coming up as 10 volts, $3.80, Woolworths Energizers, the new ultimate lithium, and these are $16 to $18 each, so you might as well call it $40 for both of them. They come up about $9.70 on the multimeter, and they last just as long as these ones. These will go down to about $8.90 within about 6-7 hours. These are still running at about 9.5 volts after about 6 or 7 hours. So in comparison, $40 versus $4. Now the trick is, these $4 ones that are the old Mercury, which are super heavy duty. Now this is pending that you've got a 9 volt machine that takes 2 of these. Some of the other ones take the skinnier small 1.2 volt, 1.5 volt. A multimeter will show you which one of the best ones of them too, but for the 9 volts, these little babies here come up as 10 volts. Now when I put this in my machine running 10 volts versus this one running at about 9.7 volts, it gives the machine more kick, and it'll give me an extra inch, 2 inches underground hitting things. And normally I've found rings in the first hour of these because there's so much punch coming out of them at the start. 10 volts coming up, that's awesome. They're batteries, and there's some of the batteries I've gone through already. And having a multimeter is handy to check your batteries, because every time I come home from a session I actually look at the multimeter and see how much they've gone down, so I know my batteries backwards as well. So batteries, metal detecting, essential, and not the dearer ones are always better. So $4 Woolworths, $3.70 or something, $3.75, and they do 6 to 8 hours and pack out a punch at 10 volt, which I've shown you on the multimeter. And this is the most I would normally, with these here, when I normally get them, they're 990s and 998s. I've never had a set that went to 10.1 volts. So it'll be interesting to see how these punch out in the next hour. I'll let you know. See you later guys, keep digging.